while outside, how can I tell if my pig is cold or even too cold? And it's very easy. If you need a coat and it's chilly for you, it's chilly for your pig. So like I said, clothing really helps if you want to put on a cape or something like that. And don't dilly-dally around. Take them out, go potty, come in the house. It's as simple as that. And if they know that it's going to be short and simple, then they're more likely to go out also. Pigs are very, very smart. Also, it might help to maybe shovel a little path so that they don't have to walk through the snow, but they can kind of just get to their area, go potty, and go back. A path is really, really, really going to be helpful. And like I said, watch their hooves, because their hooves don't have any protection. They're going to get cold, they're going to get pink, and could even get a little swollen. So just be prepared for that, know it, and be quick, just get in and out. That's one. The second thing I wanted to touch on was, how can I keep my pig busy inside? So our pig is now, in the summertime, Topanga spends most of her day outside. She wants to be outside, and we're outside too. So it's great. In the wintertime, she's in the house a lot more, and that's great. I love having her little hooves click-clack all over the floor all day. But there are a couple things that is going to make them being in the house a lot easier for everybody, for them and for you. Number one most important thing in my house is, it's kind of twofold, but Topanga has a bed. She has I don't exactly know what it's called, but it's kind of like one of those cat beds or dog beds that is a round bed, and then it has like a blanket over the top of it. So she has to get in, and she loves that bed, absolutely loves that bed. It's her favorite thing. That's one. The second part is kind of a secret weapon, a heating pad. She loves her heating pad. I mean, she loves that thing. It stays on for, I think, 2 hours, and then it automatically turns off. The only time she ever gets up is when it turns off. So when she gets up walking around and she starts getting into things, they're like, all right, somebody go turn Topanga's heating pad back on, because she'll go right back to it. She loves that heating pad. So those, like, it's kind of like a cuddle cave. There are some really, really cute ones online. I wouldn't spend a ton of money on a bed if your pig is still young, because there's a chance it could potty on it. But if you don't mind, or if you want to wait till they're a little older, those cuddle caves are awesome. Number two, something else that I always have stocked up on, I'm always stocked up on in the winter, is Whimsies. We go through a lot of Whimsies in the wintertime. I let Topanga have one a day. We never run out. And I buy her the large alligator shape. That is her preference. They're all different, so you need to start with a small one so they can see what it is. But actually, I have right here. I just bought these. So these are Whimsies. I buy them on Amazon, okay? And what they are they're technically made for dogs, but this is the medium. I bought the wrong size. This is the medium, and it's really tiny. I don't even know how this is the medium, but it takes her this probably takes her about a half hour to eat. The large ones take her about 2 hours to eat. So they're like a chew treat, and it's really awesome because in the wintertime, especially when I'm cooking, she wants to be right underfoot, and it's so annoying. I don't want to burn myself. I don't want to cut anything off of myself. So I always give her a Whimsy in the mudroom. It keeps her out from under my feet, and it keeps her busy. It's awesome. I mean, they're a wonderful invention, and pigs generally love them. Not all of them do. You can do things to help them like them better. Like, they have a hole in the back. You can kind of fill it with peanut butter and freeze it, and that helps a lot because they love peanut butter. But you have to be careful with the drool. You don't want to do it on like a carpet if you put peanut butter in it, type of a thing. Another thing that Topanga loves is I get a lot of Amazon packages, especially right now. And there are a couple of companies. Amazon does pretty good too. They have that light paper that is like a roll, and it's super long. So I get the boxes and I crumple up the paper, I put it in the box, and I throw like a handful of food. She goes nuts over it. She loves it. And after a week or so, she ends up tearing the box to bits. I could care less. It keeps her busy and she really likes to do it, so I don't mind. And I just throw it away and then I just give her a new one. So a box with paper and treats thrown in it is like awesome. She loves that. Treat toys. There are several treat toys that you can buy on Amazon that are fantastic. They're like a ball, and when they push them, one treat falls out at a time. Wonderful, wonderful. There's one called a Bobs-a-Lot, and it looks like a bowling pin that they kind of push back and forth, and every time it comes back, it drops one thing. And so pigs who are super, super bored and aren't doing well, I would feed them their meals in that because it's going to keep them busy. It's going to kind of wear them out a little bit. Another thing. And then like always a rooting box with like maybe some river rock, some toys thrown in there, some balls, even some dryer balls, that kind of a thing, with some oats sprinkled in or some Cheerios is fantastic. It keeps her busy for a really long time. You just have to watch because when pigs are young, they'll go to the bathroom in a rooting box. So I've even seen people do like little kids swimming pools with the ball, like a ball pit type of a thing, and they put treats in there. But again, you just have to watch. They're not going to go to the bathroom in there. Now, I do have a tip. Make sure if you're bringing your pig in that you have a safe place that they can be. You know, pigs are territorial and they really do like to have their own space. So if you make sure your pig has a room, or I've seen people with big closets put their pig in there. I've seen just fenced off areas in the living room or in the mud room or in the basement. Or even like with Topanga, we just use an extra large size dog crate. We put it in the schoolroom. She has her medium-sized dog crate in the laundry room, and that's where she sleeps. But during the day, like when she wants to get away from us or take a nap, or sometimes she's done with us and she just wants to go somewhere. Or if I can't be watching her, if I'm taking a shower, if I have to run to the store, whatever it is, she always has a safe place to go. She is safe, my house is safe. They like to have their own space. So those are my tips to help a pig get through the cold weather and help you get your pig out in the cold weather. I hope they were helpful. Please put any comments or questions. Feel free to put them in below in the comments section. If you have any other tips, please share them with us. This is a really great community that we have, the pig community. Sometimes people can be a little judgy. I'm not like that. I've had pigs for 16 years off and on, and I know it's not super easy, and everybody does it different, and I think that's just fine. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it.